Hello traders and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down a trade that I took on NZDUSD all the way from my analysis to my trade management. As always, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more content. And if you want to join our community filled with over 10,000 active traders, the link to our free Discord will be in the description below. But for now, let's jump straight into the video. Right guys, so going to be breaking down this trade that I've taken on NZDUSD this morning. This is NZDUSD on the 1 hour time frame. Start off by breaking down the analysis for this trade and then the reasoning behind the entry, and then obviously how we're going to be managing this position going forward. To start with, we can clearly see that price is downtrending in bearish market structure. We are constantly forming our lower lows and lower highs within the market. So we can just put these on, and then what we'll do is we'll connect it using our trend lines like we always do to just visually represent where price is going. Okay, so we're clearly heading to the downside, and we can draw this on our downtrend from connecting our swing highs. We just copy and paste that. We can see how price is trading within this descending channel. We're also, forming other pieces of market structure where we're just constantly retesting support and retesting it as resistance. However, then what happened was down here, we can see that price actually failed to form a lower low within the market. And rather than doing so, we actually formed an equal low, or almost like a higher low. So we can see that price at this moment is where buyers stepped into the market. And that's really obvious because we can see that we saw this huge impulsive move to the upside. So now what price is doing after this impulsive move, we're looking for price to pull back correctively, which is done, create its pullback to then hopefully catch the next wave of impulsive moves to the upside. Where is it that we're looking for price to pull back to? Well, if we use our Fibonacci retracement tool and we do it from swing low and we drag that up to swing high, we can see that we have pulled back to around the 50% fib level, which also lines up quite nicely with this level of previous resistance to be used as support within the market. Let's jump down to the lower time frames to get our exact entry and the exact reasoning for our entry. So this is on the 15-minute now. This is a little bit more clear. And what we can see that has happened this morning within the market is we've just been constantly grabbing liquidity to the downside, constantly breaking the lows and then trying to move to the upside. So if you notice all of our low points here, if I just highlight them, we have a low point here. That then gets taken out by this low point, and then that has now just been taken out again by this low point. And I believe now we're going to see this movement to the upside, and we'll go down to another lower time frame to see this. But that's basically what's happened is we've got these low points which people are buying off of. People are trying to buy here and they're trying to buy here, but there's just not enough liquidity yet, and it's just not going to be that easy. So what's happened now is we've done it for the third time. And if I jump down to the 1 minute time frame, we'll be able to see exactly what's happened for the reasoning for why I do believe we're going to see the upside potential take place from now. So we're on the 1 minute time frame now. So we're going to see exactly the reasoning for my entry. You can see how price was in bearish market structure on this time frame. Okay, so we're starting from here and then we're moving to the downside. We're forming lower lows, pulling back, forming lower highs. Again, just consistently doing so. So we know that this is our most recent lower high point within the market. So we want that to be broken, which it does. We can even, again, price action happens on all time frames. We can see we've broken out of that. We've pushed to the upside. And then what happened was we actually pulled back and retested this previous level of resistance as support. So that was our reasoning for entry. We just stacked all the confluences in place, and that was a reasoning for our exact entry. We like to use the lower time frames for our specific entries. So with that being said, we're now in this position. Where we'll be actually targeting is this level in the market, this level of resistance up here. That's a strong level of resistance. It's going to make for a nice potential like 1 for 10. 1 to 10 risk to reward. However, there are going to be places where we're going to want to manage this position. For example, we can see that there is this level here throughout the market that we need to be careful of. So I'm going to have a note at this level here that basically says to move, stop, loss to break even. So at that level, I'm going to be moving stop loss to break even. And then once we break through there, I'm going to just jump it down again to the 15-minute time frame and see if there's anywhere else we need to be managing this position. Potentially up here as well, we have this like strong level of resistance. So I'm going to put a note there as well to say that I will be manage for potential close. Because at this level here, we are going to already be running at around a 1 to 8. So potentially it might just be the level that we want to close out at. But yeah, guys, that is NZDUSD. Let me just bring it back to this. I'll show you the position that we've actually taken as well. This is the position that we've taken on NZDUSD. And we will update you on how this move goes for the rest of the day and the rest of the week. But yeah, that is NZDUSD. So some of you might be wondering, why am I wearing a shirt and tie when I have my own office, I work for myself, and I can practically wear whatever I want to work. I can come into work in a t-shirt and shorts and sliders if I really wanted to. But why do I specifically wear nice clothing and get dressed up to come to work every day? And this is what I want to touch on. I want to touch on psychology and a trading environment, because we all know that trading, successful trading, is built around 3 main concepts: risk management, strategy, and psychology. Now, the strategy side of things is very systematic. You're simply buying or selling, and you need a simple edge in the market and trust it over a long period of time. It's very easy to come by a strategy. And risk management nowadays, you have the lot size calculators, and it does all your risk management for you. So the strategy side and the risk management side is pretty straightforward, and it's just systematic over a long period of time. However, psychology and your trading environment is very, very variable in terms of how you approach your psychology and your trading environment. Now, I haven't always had a trading floor or an office to come to every day and trade from. Like a lot of you watching this video, I did start out by trading from my bedroom, trading from work, trading from pretty much anywhere essentially. But when I started actually trading from this office and from this trading floor, my trading drastically improved, and I'll tell you why. When you roll out of bed and the first thing you look at is the charts, or you're looking at the markets and you're getting straight to work, and you haven't even got changed, or you haven't brushed your teeth, you haven't had a shower, you haven't eaten, just the first thing you're doing is looking at the charts. And I used to do this myself. You're not in the right frame of mind or the right environment to be trading. So whereas you might think you can trade from anywhere, trade from your bed, trade from anywhere in the world, you got to remember that trading is a white collar business. Trading is a professional business. It's a career, and it should be treated as one. So before I come to the trading floor, I wake up, I go to the gym, I go to the sauna, I have an ice plunge, I have a breakfast, coffee, and then I come to the office. I don't even look at the charts as soon as I come in here. I relax for a bit, talk to the guys on the floor, and then I put myself in that right mind before I even stare at a chart. By putting myself in that right mindset and the right trading environment, it really sets my day off well. Before I've even looked at the chart, I've already accomplished so much in my day. I'm a big believer in start your day as you mean to go on. So if you start your day in the right frame of mind, in a happy mindset, a positive mindset, then it will really reflect on your trading throughout the day as well. Now, I know a lot of you won't have access to a trading floor or an office space to trade from every day. I know most of you have no choice but to trade from your bedroom, at home, or at work, or wherever it may be. At Vanquish, we are actually offering you guys the opportunity to come down and trade in-house with us on our trading floor. So if that is something you're interested in and think it will improve your trading, then just message me on Instagram and we will see what we can do for you. But there is definitely space for you guys to come down. Right guys, so here we are with a nice update on our NZDUSD trade. As you can see, we've had a nice push to the upside. Still in the trade, I'll show you the position right now. So that's the position we're still currently holding. As you can see, I'll drop down to the 15-minute time frame so you can see exactly, but that position, that level that we spoke about earlier where we was gonna move our stop loss to break even, as you can see, it was a good area to be doing so. It was a good area to be doing that because, as you can see, we did reject it. So we were rejecting that level. So once price hit this zone here, we trailed our stop loss to break even. So it's still at break even now. In fact, what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to trail my stop loss below where this impulse came from, just to secure some profits off the table. That would mean being around a 1-to-1 in the market. That's where I'm going to move it to. Next place I'm going to be managing it is this level up here, like we spoke about earlier. And then potentially if we reject that, I might close out. Otherwise I'll just continue to hold. But right now I do believe we're just pulling back to retest this level. I do think we're going to continue moving higher, but I am going to be trading my stop loss. I'll do it right now. Going to be moving stop loss to 0.60540. Modify. Okay, so that's been modified. And once again, guys, we'll update you with how price moves, but I'm expecting NZDUSD to continue moving towards the upside. Good morning, guys. We are back on the charts, and NZDUSD has moved very nice. It's moved how we wanted it to. We broke through this level of resistance. So remember, once we broke through there, we had our stops to break even. And then as you can see, throughout the evening, we actually pulled back. And what we done was we actually retested this area of resistance as support. So we pulled back and we retested that level. And then today we have just been moving to the upside. So I've just come into the office now. I'll show you the position. That's our current position on NZDUSD. How am I going to manage it now? So because I've just come in the office, my stop loss is still at break even. As you can see, we're creating these like higher low points, which is where we should be trading our stop loss with. As you can see, this level that I've got here, where I've got managed for a potential close, you can see that we have been rejecting it. We have been rejecting this level. So there is some sellers stepping into the market. However, what I'm going to be doing is I'm not going to be closing now. What I'm going to be doing is, as you can see, we've made this structure now, is I'm going to trail my stops below this level. I'm going to do it right now for you guys as well on here. So that level there is 0.60770. And then we're actually going to set our take profit now to this level up here, which is going to be, do it a little bit below, at 1 to 10 for a 0.61. Okay, so our stop loss has been done. Right, so that's all done. So we're just gonna, now we've accepted that, we've made our plan, we have to stick with it. So either way, we're either going to be stopped out here, which is going to be for a 125, or we're going to double our profits and we're going to get out for a 1 to 10. So we'll update you guys on how that goes, but we've made that decision now, we've got to stick with it. So now it's just in the market's hands. Whatever the market wants to do is what will come from it. But yeah, guys, that is an update on NZDUSD. So that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and you managed to take some value away from it. Remember to leave a like and a comment letting me know your thoughts. If you want to know more about what we have to offer at Vanquish, all of our services are in our Discord, which is completely free to join and will be linked in the description below. I hope you have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video.